I don't even know what's back there. It needs help. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison if you are new here, and today I'm doing a video that I already made 3 months ago. Based on the title of the video, you already figured out that we are doing a bathroom declutter, organization, clean with me, the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. All of it is being done today. And I made this video about 3 months ago, last March, or this past March. And I'm basically gonna go through the same exact steps I went through in that video. I'm gonna take everything out of the bathroom. I'm gonna sort through all of my junk, see what I can get rid of, and then I'm gonna wipe everything down in the bathroom and then reorganize it in there. And I'm following the same exact method, but it's gonna have a completely different outcome because the bathroom looks like this right now. And it's a little bit scary. All of those toiletries have been sitting on our counter for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and it is time to just rip the band-aid off and take care of this and just get it all over with. So I will give you a very, very quick tour of everything that we are going to be decluttering and going through in this video, and then we're going to just get started because we have a lot of work to do today. This is my drawer with a bunch of little bins that are holding things that I don't really use anymore. I haven't touched those in a couple of months. I don't even know what's back there. It needs help. This is Christian's side where I put some of my junk in like my retainer, and like it's just not functional. You can't get to anything in there. This is the bottom of the sink, and there's just too much stuff in here. We don't need all of this. A lot of it needs to go. This isn't too bad, but a lot of it is not stuff that we are using every single day, and that's what I want this cabinet to be. And then above our lovely toilet, next to our gross full trash can, is this cabinet, which we could use this space so much better. I have a couple ideas of organization that I'm going to be using, especially on this, not this bottom shelf, this middle shelf. I have a lot of ideas, so stay tuned to see what those are. Okay, that is the entire bathroom. It is small, but it has a lot of stuff crammed into every little corner of it. So I am going to be pulling most of the things out of these cabinets first off and moving them into the bedroom because the lighting in the bathroom is not that great and it's kind of small. Now that you can see how much of a hoarder I really am and how much stuff we actually squeeze into that itty bitty bathroom, I'm gonna go and clean everything in that bathroom so that when this pile is hopefully smaller, it has a clean place to go to. Because I don't know if you can tell, but the bathroom needs a good wipe down. I don't know if you can even see how bad it is in here, but it's pretty nasty. There's a mystery blue liquid in this cabinet. Who even knows what's on that shelf? Everything just needs a good thorough wipe down. After scrubbing the spot for a solid 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure it's just a giant glob of soap. Amazing. Before we get too far into this video, I wanted to take a minute and talk about why I decided to reorganize this space. Yes, I did make a whole video on how I organized this and decluttered it 3 months ago, but that system wasn't working for me anymore. And I think that's a normal part of the process of settling into a house, organizing spaces. Sometimes you make decisions and they don't work out. And in this case, it was totally the right decision for me, in my eyes, to just start from scratch and then reorganize everything again. Sometimes it's just what happens in these projects. You don't get it right the first time and you have to try a second time. Okay, bathroom is all clean in here. Clean mirror, no toothpaste in there. Everything's nice and clean. I vacuumed my hair out of everything. Well, let's go into the bedroom. So here is everything we are working with, and honestly, it doesn't look that bad until you open up this guy. And then there's another one behind it, and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you have a lot of stuff. A lot of this stuff is like toothbrushes and like hand soap. Like obviously that's just gonna go back on the counter. I wanted everything cleared off when I was cleaning out the bathroom, but now I'm gonna start working on this pile, and I pulled in some organization pieces. So these are just old Bath & Body Works candles that I popped the wax out of and cleaned up. I have 4 of these, and then I have these little 3-drawer stacking things from the Container Store. I already was using one of them in the bathroom, but I have 2 other ones. So we have 3 total if we need to use that much stuff. And I don't know exactly where everything's gonna go. I'm just gonna start working through this pile and just making piles probably. There's probably gonna be a lot of pile making in this video. That's a lot of my strategy for cleaning and decluttering and organizing, is like start by making piles. We have made a good bit of progress. So far, my piles are our everyday products. So these are things that are going on the counter or going to go back in the medicine cabinet. These are feminine products, and then anything that was in an open box, I moved into these little candle jars, and they fit pretty nicely. And then these are just 2 backups that are going to live somewhere. I'm currently working on going through this bin and doing something with it. It was a bunch of travel size products, and honestly, I didn't need that many. So working on going through that. I want to do something with Christian's contact lenses. I'm thinking maybe they'll go into these guys, or if I can find some more of these guys. Oh, also moved all of our razor refills into these. Maybe I'll put these into one of those guys, and then those can go in here. That might be an idea. More piles are our face masks over here, and then this is our junk pile. And sadly, a lot of this stuff, even if it's like unopened, can't really be donated because a lot of shelters and places don't accept like body care products, but still happy to be getting rid of all of this stuff. This I might offer to friends and family. I might make a friends and family pile. So here's where I started playing with the different options I had for organizing. A lot of the times I will put things in one jar or one container or Tupperware and then change it around 2, 3, or even 4 times during like the organization process. So you can see here that I took the containers that I had put the razor blades in. I took the razor blades out so I could put all of Christian's contacts in there. I had 2 of the jars, and then obviously he has 2 different prescriptions for his eyes. So one jar is all for his left contacts, one is for his right contacts. And then I ended up figuring out that the razor blades would work out really, really well inside of those 3-drawer storage containers from the Container Store. So sometimes you really have to play around with different configurations and different uses for all of these storage containers or all of the organizational pieces you have for a project. I'm at the point where I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed by how many piles I have going on. All of this stuff is just everywhere, and it's starting to blend together and bleed together, and it's just a little bit too cluttered for me to work with. So I'm gonna take all of the stuff that I know is going into the medicine cabinet and on top of the counters, and gonna move all of that there, and we'll see what we're gonna do next. But I need to start clearing some space out for me to make like other decisions on stuff. I also did not notice that I was standing directly in front of the medicine cabinet, so you cannot see at all what I'm doing in here, but I promise I'll give you a closer look in just 1 second. Okay, things are coming together little by little now. We have our toothbrushes and our hand soaps, and then obviously the medicine cabinet. Trash pile looking nice and fat, and then we have a little bit more room. we are officially done with the pile phase of this project. This is stuff that is like organized. I need to do something about the band-aids. This pile right here is stuff that I want to have access to and like not in like a Tupperware or like a drawer or something. Like we need to find a home for this stuff. This bin is ready to go. That's all ready to be put away. Those are really ready to be put away. These have been gone through and decluttered. That is going to a different part of the apartment. And last but certainly not least, the giant pile of trash we are getting rid of in this project. Very pleased with all of this junk leaving my life. Now let's put all of this stuff back where it belongs. I don't know how I could forget this, but in our shower, I had thought this through. I wasn't gonna go through and declutter the shower by taking everything out because it's wet, it's shower stuff. But welcome to our shower caddy and the stuff that we have to store on the floor. And right there, so we have a giant bottle of Head & Shoulders that I need to actually use to refill that bottle. And then there's some things in here. This is empty. That can go. That's gross. Trash pile. I also need to switch the razor head on my razor. That's why I have this little guy right here, so I'll do that eventually. In here, I made a little pile of things for the shower. Hold on. So I had just thrown out my body scrub in the shower, so here's the replacement body scrub. Very fancy. And I'm gonna refill the little Head & Shoulder bottle from the big one, and then we'll start moving things back where they belong. Now this is always my favorite part of any decluttering project or organization project, and it's when things start to finally come back together. So here I was putting everything back where it originally came from and finding a better way for it to all fit inside of the cabinets. And I just really enjoy this process of trial and error to see where everything's going to fit, especially in this cabinet above the toilet, which I've never really used organizational systems inside of. So it was really fun to play around with the different options that I had in here. Once again, I kind of failed of giving you guys a really good look at what I was doing inside of these drawers, but like I said before, I will give you a really good look at the end of the video what all of the organization looked like. Basically, I was just figuring out different ways for these to fit inside of the drawers, and just the same system of trial and error, put things in, see if it fits one way, and if it doesn't, I'll switch it around and move it around. And now you can see the giant pile of trash we have accumulated during this decluttering project. I did not think I would be this successful, but I was very pleased by how big that pile was. Okay, I have just finished tweaking the last little bits of the organization and playing with different arrangements, and I wanted to say before we get to the final reveal that if you've enjoyed watching this far into the video, please give me a like and please drop a comment down below. It really helps me as a small YouTuber continue to make more videos for you guys, and if you like these decluttering videos, the more engagement I get on these specifically, the better these videos do, and then the more of these videos that I can make for you guys. So, now that that little spiel and self-promo is out of the way, let's go see the bathroom. Okay, so not much is too different when you go in. It's pretty empty up here. You guys already saw the medicine cabinet, but down in here is a huge difference. If you remember in the before shot, this was very cluttered. This whole area right here was full of stuff, and we have condensed a lot of stuff, and even in these two bins, a lot of stuff that was in them got pulled out and just tossed because they had gone bad. That little top bin, like where we keep medicine and medical supplies, and a lot of the stuff that was in there was just expired, so I got rid of that. Down below it is all of our backup products, so any backup shaving cream, deodorants, toothpaste, like you get the whole spiel, that's in there. Q-tips on top, rubbing alcohol and hydrogen peroxide are right there. This white bin has little random things in it like band-aids, scissors, travel size products. We have some more bottles back there, some bath salts back there, which we obviously can't enjoy in this bathroom because we only have a shower, but we're gonna have a bathtub in our new house when we move. And then we have some cleaning supplies up here, but very empty, very nice. Big fan of that. Coming up to the drawers on Christian's side, I kept it really simple. His little electric razor and then a backup blade is the only thing in here, which is great. And then on my side, we have some cotton rounds and Q-tips, acne spot treatments, hair doodads, my wide tooth comb is on the side, and then I have toothpicks and then our wet brush back there, and that is it. And the biggest thing here is I pulled all of my hair out of here, which was really gross. Now I already showed you what's in the shower, so we're gonna pass on over that and go into the cabinet above the toilet, which is the biggest transformation. So down on the bottom, easy reach from the seat, are some extra toilet papers and then female products that I've moved into these little glass candle jars that are super, super easy to do. And then up here, I moved Christian's contacts into right and left containers in the same kind of glass candle jars. And behind it, you can't see, but we have his hair cutter. Sometimes I cut Christian's hair. He's in the military. He gets a haircut every single week. Now over here, I ended up using 2 of these 3-drawer systems to hold a lot of products that I reach for semi-regularly, maybe like once a week. So I have all of my face masks up in this drawer. Then in the drawer below it, we have sheet masks. And then down below it are nose strips and then random things. Over here, we have backup razor blades for Christian, backup razor blades for me, and then some soaps. And then these are Christian soaps down here. And then up there, more toilet paper, and then just some extra storage in the back. And here is everything we are getting rid of from that bathroom. I am so happy to see all of this leave my house. So that is gonna be it for this declutter project. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!